Breaking news, Nigerians. Simon Ekpa, a self-proclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, has denied allegations of sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, just as he denied being the Prime Minister of Biafra, claiming he's just a content creator. Guys, this is interesting. So, appearing before a Finnish court in the Hemi district on November 21st, Simon Ekpa described his movement with the Biafra as a mere joke and insisted he is primarily a content creator. The Finnish Central Criminal Police arrested Ekpa in Lahti, Finland, as part of an ongoing investigation into allegations of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. Authorities also detained 4 other suspects accused of financing activities linked to the charges against Simon Ekpa. The arrests were confirmed in a statement on the Finnish police website, which detailed international collaboration during the investigation. And Simon Ekpa's alleged crimes date back to 2021 and center on allegations of incitement that may have contributed to the enforcement of a sit-at-home orders in the southeastern region of Nigeria, and these orders associated with the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra have significantly disrupted economic activities and created tensions in the region. While the court's proceedings continued, Simon Ekpa has faced growing international criticisms and calls for accountability. His alleged role in influencing separatist actions in Nigeria has certainly drawn action with observers, highlighting the impact of his activities in the southeast, stability and economy. The Finnish court is expected to evaluate the evidence presented by the prosecution and determine the next steps in the legal process. Meanwhile, Simon Ekpa and his legal team maintain his innocence, dismissing the allegations as unfounded. My country people, I can't believe this. This is unbelievable. Simon Ekpa claiming he is just a content creator. And this issue of the Prime Minister, he said it is not serious. So remember that Simon Ekpa denounced his prime ministership. He denounced his prime ministership, claiming he is not a prime minister. This is quite laughable. Is Simon Ekpa really doing this to save himself from the charges, to save himself from, what would possibly lie ahead of him if he actually confesses to his crimes? Is it making all these statements to save himself? Because this is really, really laughable. The Simon Ekpa we once knew, who on several occasions gave disturbing orders to the Southeasterners. During elections, Simon Ekpa will say nobody should come out and vote. He has men on ground that normally goes around enforcing his orders. So why is Simon Ekpa denying being a prime minister, first off? And now he's saying he's just creating content. Creating content to an extent of, sending men to the southeast region, and some lives have been lost in the process. So many persons' lives have been lost. How come Simon Ekpa's Biafra declaration has now turned into a content creation? So Simon Ekpa is a content creator with terrorism act, because at this point we don't really know if this is a form of him being a coward or he's just denying it to save his own skin from the troubles that would lie ahead of him if he should confess to his crimes. Because Simon Ekpa really took us by surprise. He took everybody by surprise. So if he says he's a content creator, then I'm sure the court will ask him to present evidence of him being a content creator, more like a Biafra content creator, because Simon Ekpa's activities are far beyond him being a content creator. Yes, my country people. So Simon Ekpa should better own up to his activities and stop trying to deny what he has been doing. Yes, he should own up and face it squarely. Why is he denying? Why is he saying he's a content creator? I think this is the highest level of cowardice I've ever seen, because his content, according to Simon Ekpa, his content has claimed innocent lives, has claimed numerous innocent lives in the southeastern region, and has led to the destruction of millions of properties. Millions of properties. So if this man would openly deny his title, if this man would openly deny his followers what he stands for, I don't really know what's happening. I mean, Simon Ekpa, let's not forget, before now, the IPOB made a comment. They made a statement where they denounced Simon Ekpa. They said Simon Ekpa is not their member. He's not an IPOB member. That IPOB does not associate itself with violence. Despite their agitation, they do not seek violent means of, expressing their agitation. But now that Simon Ekpa has made this statement, we don't know, what will happen next. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? So many persons, some persons, mostly Simon Ekpa's supporters, are calling out for his release, that they condemn in the strongest terms the arrest of Simon Ekpa by the Finnish authorities. Even the Enugu state government have applauded Simon Ekpa's arrest and said they are ready to provide concrete evidence to back up the Finnish government. I mean, in terms of Simon Ekpa's crimes, they are ready to bring out evidence that will bring him down. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section. Thank you.